All right. So welcome everyone to this week's Team Freedom Zoom. We're glad you are here. I know there's some more people that may pop in. If they do, we will let them in as it goes. And again, happy Easter to everyone. I hope everyone had the time of that they wanted with family and worshiping and everything that you wanted to be and do for that holiday. And a lot of times we think, well, it's the holiday, and so for 2 or 3 days before the holidays, we kind of quit trying to share with anybody for two reasons. One is that we feel like other people are not going to want to hear about it because it's a holiday. But that many times holidays are a reflective time for people, and it's a time where they begin to consider, where is my life, and where am I with my life, and they do reflect on it for several days afterwards. So speaking to them afterwards is a good thing. The other reason we don't speak to them is we're busy ourselves with the holiday coming up, and I know how that goes. But it's kind of interesting. Allie and I will look at the calendar, and there's a holiday all the time. I mean, it just seems like there's something all the time. So you can't let things get in your way. You really can't. You've got to go ahead and allow for people, there's more people coming in, allow for yourself to enjoy the holiday, but also don't just bog yourself down with it either. And that's a hard balance to find. But I just wanted to kind of talk about that. I want to start with some recognition because we have a winner to our contest. And our winner was announced in the group. The contest was about posting and how much would you post? And it was actually close between two people. So I'll call out the runner up because it was very close. But the winner was Greg Granger, and congratulations to you, Greg. Way to go. And he knows already the product is on the way to him. And since we had some great results from it, first of all, I want to say, don't stop now. We'll change and have a different contest, but keep posting. There are so many reasons to get that group very lively, but the biggest reason is you and your business. That's the thing. It's you and your business. Because as you invite people into the group and they see that you're active, they're going to want to join you. It's about them wanting to join you. And it's also about serving everyone else in the group. People don't want to come there and see just posts from me and maybe a post or two from Allie and back and forth and no one else. So we got that on an uptick. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it going more, because that's really going to be something that will help you in growing your business. But congratulations again, Greg. It's on the way to you. Close runner up was Kathy. She was very close to being the winner. So in this next contest, this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge, I think, than what this last one was. And this challenge is for next week's Monday Night Zoom. The person who can bring the most new people to next week's Monday Night Zoom will get their choice of something that either keeps them awake or puts them to sleep. All right. It'll be your choice. You can either have a bag of the coffee to keep you awake, or if you're someone who's not a big coffee fan, then you would be able to have the sleep spray instead. All right. So it'll be a choice between those two. But this contest, I would like to make it a minimum of to qualify for it, of bringing at least 2 new people to the call, not just one. So we could have a lot of people bring one, but if someone can get to 2, you will get that prize. And if more than one gets it, then more than one person will get the prize. We will award it to anyone who brings 2 people on their team who are not on the call tonight. So, and they could have been on the call before, but if they're not here on this Zoom tonight and you bring 2 people in next week, you have your choice of staying awake with the coffee or going to sleep with a sleep spray. Your choice, either one. So we thought we'd make it fun like that. We have a brand new person on here, Diana. I want to welcome you. I'm glad you're here. She has started on the collagen. She's excited about it. She's using it not only for her tremendous looks and trying to be as beautiful as possible, but she is using it for joints as well. And I know she wouldn't mind telling you that. There's so many people that are on this screen who have talked about using the collagen for their joints, and I use it for my joints. So you're not alone. It's amazing the effect it has on our body. It's exciting how we feel the difference almost before we see the difference. And always, and thank you, Heather, for saying that, welcoming Diana into the group. And I brought one tonight, but not two. So I would not get the prize if it were me tonight. And I'll try to set the example. Allie and I will, by trying to bring at least 2 more people on. And we already have coffee and sleep spray, so we'll leave it at that. But that's an exciting, new, and different contest that just is 1 week of focus of how many people can we bring to this Zoom, because I believe it really brings us all together and is exciting. New products. There is a new product that is coming out tomorrow, and it's exciting. It's a new BIA drink, so it has the fizz to it, and it's called BIA Biotics, and it is about gut health. It actually has probiotics in it, along with adaptogens for stress. And this one has no caffeine. It's caffeine free. And I know Allie's really excited about it because come about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, she wants something that would have caffeine in it, but it keeps her awake. But this is going to give you energy without the caffeine. And it actually goes up on sale tomorrow at noon Eastern, so 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central. And I don't believe anyone's in the West Coast this time on the call. So that will go on sale tomorrow. It's got fiber in it, and I'm really excited to taste it. It has aloe vera in it. It has apple cider vinegar in it, and it will have a taste of ginger. So if you like ginger, maybe it'll taste like ginger ale. I'm not sure. But we're certainly going to find out, and it's going to be, I would think, just delicious. So as soon as we know, we'll let you know. Something else I want to bring up, and then I have some notes, but this is not in the notes, but it just entered my mind. We have something that's called the IsaBody Challenge. An IsaBody Challenge sounds like, okay, well, that's a challenge to get fit, add on muscles, or a challenge to lose weight. And it is, but it also is what I call a customer appreciation, where if you simply order 125 BV every month for 4 months, 16 weeks, you enter in your current stats, you'll have your body measurements and your weight. You take pictures that no one sees but you, and you then for 16 weeks, you're in this challenge. At the end of 16 weeks, just completing it, it doesn't matter if you gained weight, lost weight, whatever happened, or it doesn't, none of that matters, in the sense that you'll probably feel better, look better. You probably either will lose weight or even gain some muscle, depending on what your body needs, just by being on whatever you have with Isagenix. And in 16 weeks, you just go in and submit that you completed it. And you can submit that you completed it on the day it ends. You'll get emails saying it's ended, it's over. Congratulations, you completed your IsaBody Challenge. On that day, you go in and submit your after pictures. So one facing forward, one to the side, and one to the back. And when you submit that in, within minutes, you have a $200 coupon in your back office for free product. And you cannot beat that. That means 3 times a year, what you do is you sign up for the next one that same day, use the same pictures, close out one, start another, and you will have $600 in free products every year just for being in the challenge. So every one of us should be on that challenge. If you're not in that, I challenge you to go in tonight or tomorrow and sign up for the IsaBody Challenge. Why not get your $200 in free products 3 times a year without fail? And within our house, I'm on it. Allie has hers and she's on it. We have 2 of our sons on it. So that is $800 of household free product every 16 weeks. I mean, you can't beat that. So when you have more than one account and everyone's on it, you're doubling up your free product, and it's just plain free. The other thing I bring up at the same time as the ISA Body Challenge is ISA Delivery. ISA Delivery is just like Amazon the Prime. It is $129 for a year. And that's basically what you would almost pay in shipping for your subscription order for the year. So you think, well, that's kind of a wash. But what happens is two things. One of them is you're going to sometimes want to order something, but you don't want to do it as a subscription. It's not going to be 100 BV, but you're out of something and you need it. You order it and there's no shipping. And if you go to order something small with shipping, it doubles your cost in some cases if it's an inexpensive product. So it's so worth it to have it so you don't have to worry about that. And if you are a business builder, then you can send out products to your team, and you can also help people that are coming in that only want to try something small and inexpensive. You can say, why don't I just order that for you and you see how you like it? Then when they love it, they sign up as a customer. So as a business builder, you really want to have ISA Delivery. And in fact, when I sent out Greg's winnings today, I didn't have to pay shipping on it because I have ISA Delivery. And so that's just why pay for it when you don't need to. And it really comes out to where we save a lot of money on that. Also, your shipping costs on the subscription order, but if you do place an order that's separate, there's a lot more for your shipping. So you're just canceling that out and not paying for that. The other reason I bring up ISA Delivery is you can use your $200 coupon, $129 of it for ISA Delivery. You can buy it with your ISA Body coupon and it's not even out of your pocket. Then it truly is a year of free shipping, free. So that's the way to do it, is use that for that purpose. And so I wanted to bring those two things up. It's very exciting. Now, flipping a little bit more toward, well, let me just pause here before we go more toward business. Does anyone have any questions or any kind of input on the product, any of the products, any kind of questions you have about any products you're using, products you're interested in? What kind of questions or feedback on you're getting results and you're feeling better and you're excited about it? Anybody? And it's okay if you don't, because I know a lot of you have many other times. Heather.
I just want to say ISA Delivery is fabulous. And I'm so glad I did that. It's definitely worth the money. And I used my ISA Body free coupons for that product, for that delivery. So
that really is the way to do it. It's really, really awesome. And thank you for that, Heather. I appreciate it. When we're looking at our business now, and we're looking at how we're going about doing our business, a lot of people freeze up. They're like, I don't know how to share. I don't know what to say. I'm really not sure. Well, the first thing that comes to mind for me is Allie and I are sure at this point. We have both been in network marketing for over a decade, and we have a lot of experience with it. So there's just certain ways to present things professionally to people over just throwing things out there and trying something and seeing if it sticks. So we can help you come up with verbiage to talk to people. We can help you with a game plan. We can also help you with posts and what to post and what to put up as a picture and words to say that will truly get a lot of curiosity, because that's what you want to do, is just bring up a general idea of, I'm doing something I love and I'm excited about it. And you might be excited about it as well. And then see how people react to what you say and what you post, right? So it is an exciting thing to do, to share when you have something that you know works and you know is effective. It feels good to share it and get people to do it. And Heather, yes.
I have not heard anything about what the free product for April was.
There's not any this month. What they did, they looked at the overall numbers of how much was sold of the products they gave out free afterwards. And I was speaking actually with the regional sales director about it. And he said, I don't think they gave it enough time because it just ended and then they weren't sure. So he goes, I think it's going to be looked at again, and it is possible that it will come back.
Okay.
And he said, there's a lot of people like you who have contacted me and said, we've got people that are ordering that super mix because of that. And we have people now ordering the nootropic because they tried that and it worked. So it may very possibly come back. And
Okay.
the one thing that I have been made aware of is that every future promotion, at least going for this year, is going to be about team building and helping others. And we do have a brand new promotion that's just came on board that is all about helping other people. And this is a team building exercise, basically. It's $1 million pool. So there's $1 million in it. And you can earn up to $10,000 yourself participating in this. And I wanted to make it as simple as possible. The focus is on helping people below you. So it's called a 4 PET pool. All right. So I know that's just like, what, a 4 PET pool? PET doesn't mean you have pets below you. It means that you have a personally enrolled team. It is your personally enrolled team. But you have levels to that. So I go out and with using who's on here, I go out and I sponsor Melissa. And then she's my 1 PET. Melissa goes and sponsors Greg. Greg would be my 2 PET. Then Greg sponsors Florence. I'm just going through the pictures. And so Florence would be my 3 PET. And then Florence signs up Heather. Heather's my 4 PET. So you see how it works. That is how it works. And so for helping people below you, if you help someone, just points don't matter because they add up in how they go about it. It doesn't sound like a lot of points. But when there's someone that signs up on a 2 PET, you get 2 points. 3 PET is 3 points. 4 PET is 4 points. So that's easy, right? Easy math. But look how the deeper you build, the more points you get. And you want to get to 50 points, 50, but you have 3 months to do it, not 1 month. 3 months to do it. You have all of April, you have all of May, and all of the June commission months. I believe it's the 26th that ends on. I should have written that date down, but it's the end of the commission month in June. So you have 3 months to go out there and help your downline grow. Now to unlock and get in, you have the 50 points you got to earn. Did you notice I didn't say anything about points for 1 PET? That's because you're helping your team. You get no points for your 1 PET, but you do want to bring in new people because you have to have people to work with, right? To get the other levels. So the other unlock to it's almost like the secret code. You have one unlock is to get 50 points. The other unlock is to enroll 6 new people. But now think about it, 6 new people in 3 months is 2 a month. It's not overwhelming, not at all. And then after, at any time, when you have 1 person in, then you go to work with their downline, with them and their downline. And the deeper you build, the more points you get. So we want to get busy enrolling, but we also want to be busy helping our people get other people. This whole compensation plan is based on you get paid more for helping someone else than helping yourself. And that's really unique. Heather, yes.
You also forgot one thing, Ron. You also have to have 10 points on your 2 PET level.
Yes, you do. You do have to have 10 points in the 2. But
it doesn't matter where they are. Doesn't matter where they fall. You know, like one person can have 3 people personally enrolled. Another one could have 2. Another one could have 4.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But that 2 PET matters in the point that, yes, you do. Thank you, Greg. You do have to have 10 in that category, and you can have up to 15, and your 15 2 points, and then maxes out at 15, which would be 30 points. All right. So I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible, but you want to get 10 on that second level, but that makes sense because out of the 6 that you're bringing in or others that are already in, I'll explain that in a minute. Then that second PET will fill in very quickly. It's when you get deeper and deeper that you want to keep it going and keep it building. And that's how we earn our long-term recurring income. That's where the real income comes in. So that's why this whole big contest or pool is there to help us build this the way we should build it. And that is deep. We want to go deep, deep, deep. But yes, get 10 within that second level. Heather.
So first of all, I want to say that PETs are kind of like our pets
They kind of are.
because we love our pets, their family, and the people that you bring into this are kind of like special loved ones that we want whatever perfect is for them. And I also wanted to say that getting 6 is not that difficult. I did 6 last month.
Yes, you did. And congratulations to you. You're really, Heather,
It's not that
Heather,
hard
no.
if you're working. It's not
No.
that hard.
it is not that hard at all. If you're talking, and I always say this too, if you talk to at least one person a day about Isagenix, at least 5 days a week, you will build a large team. You can't not do it. It's only when you close your mouth and don't say anything that you can't build. And I know there's fear that comes in. There's fear that comes in of, am I going to say the wrong thing? And there is some real truth that you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. And then I hear arguments that, yeah, you can say the wrong thing. We're not to the right person, because if the right person is looking for a solution for their health or looking for a solution to make more money, then it's hard to say the wrong thing. I have some really good products. Well, if someone's really needing some help, they're going to say, well, what are your products? So it's hard to say something wrong. You can make a lot of money doing what I'm doing. Well, yeah, right. I hear that all the time. Well, if you'd like to know how, this is a sure thing. It's hard to say something wrong. Just start speaking up and speaking out. All right. And by the way, we have another thing going on, and Heather is going for this big time, and that is a crystal reset. And in your crystal reset, depending on where you are within this whole your rank advancements, you can go for the crystal director right now, or even the crystal executive. And Heather's out for both of them. She's very close to crystal director. You have until April 24th. I could go deeper into what it is, but really you're going to get 6 people that become consultants. They have 2 people. And that's a part of what you're doing with this other pool anyway. So if you could get to work and really get it going fast, you could get to crystal director. What does that give you? If you have not maxed out your 20 consultants, you get an extra $100. So to go crystal director, you're going to get $750 bonus. But if you have not maxed out all of those bonuses that you have for your consultants, and you get 6 new consultants and get $100 each, that's another $600. That's a lot of money on the table. And yes, doing all that by April 24th could sound like that it is impossible, but I'm going to tell you that if there's anyone on this call that wants to go for that and try to make it happen, Allie and I will spend we'll spend 3 or 4 hours with you every day until we get it done. If you want that money, it can be yours, and we will work with you to get it. We'll work with you, Melissa. We'll work with you, Kathy and Dana. We'll work with you, Michelle Miraz. We'll work with you, Greg. We'll work with you, Cheryl. And we'll work with you, Diana. We'll work with every one of you. We'll work with you, Florence. She's crossline is what we call it. We will work with anyone to help you meet goals. Any goals you have, anytime, we will spend our time doing that. That's what this business is about, helping other people. So we're getting close to the end of this. We're not quite there. The last thing I wanted to talk about was our daily method of operation. If you went to our event we had, you heard one of our speakers, Bethany Krause, talk about the daily method of operation. If you did not get that, and I know, Diana, you're new, you did not get that to you, then I will make sure you get a hold of that, because there's so many wonderful things on that daily method of operation. It's very simple. It's how many people did you talk to? How many people have you reached out to just to talk to them as a friend and not say anything about Isagenix? Really caring about people matters. And how many people have you wished a happy birthday to online this week. I mean, it's just little things like that. A daily thing of doing some of this will make a huge difference in your life. And real quickly before we close out, and I'm just asking and only asking, but Michelle Mraz, you have not been on here for a while because I know how busy you are traveling the world, speaking everywhere and doing podcasts and videos and TV shows and setting the world on fire. But if she's a great motivational speaker and a great motivational mind. And you talk about, you remember in speech class, you had to do extemporaneous speaking where you didn't know what it was going to be. And now suddenly the teacher said, okay, I'm calling on you, speak on something. Well, I'm doing that, but I'm not, you don't have to. But if you have something to leave us with at the end of this call, I would love to hear it because you're so inspiring. Are you willing to speak up, or we can just read what's on your sign behind you? Your vibe attracts your tribe. And
That's my motto. Well, my thought process is, life does get hard. I mean, I've been traveling for 28 days straight pretty much, and I just got home. That's why I'm in gym clothes, because I had to go to the gym. I had to take care of me. I had to fill my cup again because I've been on the road. And so what I'd like to leave all of you is there's a lot going on with Isagenix. But it's so simple to go be you and make sure you take care of you. I mean, this past 30 days, I mean, I had 5 people die in 2 weeks, and they were all very close to me. And so the stressors of the world crashed into me all at once. I'm a very positive person, but the stressors hit me. And I realized I'm getting up and I'm still moving, I'm walking, I'm still doing everything, even though I was really depressed. And I realized I've been walking around with those little drinks.
Yeah.
I'm really depressed, but man, I'm still up.
Yeah.
It was that simple. And so the box that I carried on my trip, I gave out to all the people that I was at the funeral with, because they're like, why are you so up? Here, try this. It's like keeping me alive right now because I'm so miserable. And so you never know how you can share what you share, because people see you. Basically, we're all an example to someone. Look around to find out who it is.
Oh, that is so, so good. And our condolences for all the losses. I know it's been rough, and I've reached out to you personally about it, but it is wonderful to have something that can really lift us up in down times. And the stress drink will do that. The e-shots will do that. I just ordered a lot of e-shots, and they do wonders. So there's just so much that we have. And a lot of people say, well, if I really ordered everything that I wanted to order, I'd be spending $1,000 a month. Well, to me, the answer to that is, let's go make $1,000 a month so we can have what we want, right? And then we can pay our car bill, and then we can pay our mortgage and our rent. And this is an opportunity that is so different than everything else. And I will tell you, the products are better than anything out there. I've tried other things, and I had wished I did, because these are so good and so effective. But we are at the end of our time. We always stop on time.